Okay, so this is part two of the instrument making process. As you can see here, I'm going back and forth between the mouthpiece and the elbow portion. I'm just trying to put the bend in the elbow portion. It's quite difficult to keep the tube-like structure without having it sort of cave in on the sides here. So I'm just slowly working it using the shank or shaft that I've actually welded onto the end to give me a little extra leverage. It also helps me handling it as opposed to using the tongs. And so here's the one of the middle portions. Again, this is just taking time, just tapering that material out. Towards the end, I'm going to probably spend some time ensuring that that tube is actually as close to straight as possible. Just rotating it, keeping that diameter solid throughout, and just showing the mouthpiece being done or nearly done, and then I just pointing out that I've added the shank to the end portion of the instrument. It's quite large, and in fact, there's really no tongs that are that I could work with with one hand free. And here I am hammering it out. I'm just trying to kind of work out a flange or help it kind of flare out at the end. I'm going to be working that end piece over these anvils. Starting with the small, the lights go out. Starting with the small anvil, and then I'm going to switch back. There was a lighting problem. Actually, wasn't someone flicking the switch, but it was difficult to work in the low light conditions, and I ended up overworking the elbow piece. But fortunately, I was able to go in and weld the crack. Hopefully that won't affect resonance too much. The material's quite thin, so it's very difficult to weld without blowing through. But again, just turning the frequency down, keeping the feed high, and just stitching along. I was able to properly mend it. Just giving a quick idea of some of the pieces and their progress. Stay tuned for part 3.